here. Art is great. Story is great. We're back on track after 2 subpar issues. Very happy with this turn of events. I don't know about you, JSA fans, but I'm really excited now to see JSA All-Star spin out of this, because I think between the 2 of them working on this, it's going to be some awesome stuff. I mean, who's to know? It's only the first issue, but and maybe it just looks awesome compared to the other 2 crap issues. And you know, maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe they're like, Jeff Johns' run's gonna be hard to top. Let's show them a couple crap issues. It'll ease them in. No, that's definitely not the case. This is a good opening issue and sets the pace. And I'm excited for the next one. So, yeah. Next up, Batwoman in Detective Comics 855. Continues the trend for the last one. Fantastic stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Cover's a little nuts, but the interior art is even more so. It's fantastic. The story is trippy. The art is trippy. Overall, it's just different. If you go to the comic stands and pick up superhero comics and you're like, man, that's a lot of the same old tripe bullshit, it's a great comic for you. Surprisingly, it's the lowest selling Batman comic, I believe, is something I saw on Twitter the other day. That's very unfortunate. I mean, it doesn't necessarily, somebody brought up the good point, that doesn't necessarily tie into the Batman and Robin falling RIP, you know, it doesn't directly fall into it, but God, it's fantastic stuff, guys. If you're not picking this up, this is a strong suggestion for me. Pick it up or die! No, I can't actually hold up that bargain, because I couldn't go to all of your places and kill you. It would cost me too much to fly, drive, train, whatever. I live in Alaska, okay, so getting to you guys is going to be a little difficult. Anyway, fantastic stuff. Highly recommend it. Right. Anyway, sorry. I felt like dancing. I did a little sing-song earlier, so why not dance a little bit, babies? Babies! Devin Child's world champion. Didn't like the spinner belt, but once it was on a toy, kind of fucking fun. Anyway. Any wrestling fans out there? Comments? Anyway, let's move on to best ofs for this week. Alright. Week of 7/29/09. Alright, so for cover of the week, I went back and forth a little bit, but I finally settled on Dark X-Men 2. It's just a really great dark cover. It really stands out amongst all the other titles that were in the pile this week of comics that I had, and I really enjoyed it. The cover credit goes to Jay Lee and June Chung. Amazing stuff, guys and girl. Or guy and girl. There isn't guys. There's just one guy and girl. But great stuff. So, props. Alright, best arting was not a hard choice at all, ladies and gentlemen. Not in the slightest. And let me find you some amazing stuff here to show you why it was not a hard choice. Look at that, okay? Is that not wicked? Look at the I can't talk. Look at the composition there. I mean, just amazing stuff. And the way it's laid out, and again, the panel work is fantastic. Look at that. I mean, way to tell a story. The art is just magnificent here. This is by far the best art out this week. J.H. Williams III, again, he just knocks it out the park. I mean, the guy is just, he seems to be having, I mean, he had to have had a good time writing this. I mean, just look at some of this stuff. Just amazing stuff. The way the panels are back there, and, you know, sometimes people do panels, and I said this last time, I don't mean to be repetitive, but sometimes people do panels, and they do them crazy, and it really kind of backfires, right? It gets confusing when you try to get a little too artsy with them sometimes, and I think that happens more often than not. But J.H. Williams III does a great part of making an integral part of the story that is very fluid. I mean, just amazing stuff here. I honestly don't even know how to give him enough credit for what he's done here. It's just amazing stuff. I'm interested to see how long his run on the title is. I haven't really seen anything. I'm sure it's probably not going to be more than 6 issues. I imagine maybe even 4. I bet they'll alternate him out. Kind of like Grant Morrison on, or not Grant Morrison, but Frank Quietly on Grant Morrison. He's New X-Men run where they rotate him out, and subsumed with much more subpar artists like Igor Kordy, who, where the fuck happened to that guy? And not so subpar artists such as Ethan Van Sciver, who went on to have a, you know, whatever, semi-good career. No, if anybody knows who that is, he had a great career. And is still having a great career. Anyway, so, arting. J.H. Williams III, easy decision. If you're not picking up Detective Comics, pick them up. I'll give you a couple more reasons why. Second off, because it is the best written issue of the week. It's just really trippy, unique, and fun. The Batwoman character, through Greg Rucka's writing, will be a character who more than likely will have some awesome staying power. I'm really hoping that at some point she'll get back together with her ex-girlfriend, The Question, or lover, or whatever they were, her partner, her ex-partner. The two of them, if you read 52, were such a great pairing. Awesome stuff. Just the way they interacted off each other. I'm guaranteeing you Greg Rucka was a large part in that. But I don't know. I hope so eventually they'll mix, maybe after this arc. And the character of Alice in this title, you know, very Wonderland style, and it's brought up in here that there's already a Mad Hatter. I would love to see her and the Mad Hatter team up and be drawn by J.H. Williams III, battling Batwoman and The Question. It would be awesome. Overall, the writing was great, again, like I said, because it's just unique. Just a different kind of story going on. It's very unique in the DC universe and in the Marvel universe, the big two. There's definitely things that are a little more out there in the other, you know, independent titles, but as far as the big two go, those are some dominant, that's some dominant writing and art. So overall, surprise, surprise, goes to Batwoman and Detective Comics number 855. Just brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Highly recommend it. I don't know how often I can say it. If you're not listening, you're not listening. I don't know what to say. Eventually, you're going to end up buying trade paperbacks. Unless that's your MO and you buy trade paperbacks to begin with. That's fine. But, I mean, if you do like it and it looks cool, go pick it up, man. Because they're not going to do trade paperbacks if people don't buy it. Because it's not selling badly, but it's not selling awesome, I don't think. I think it was like 77,000. I don't know the exact number. I shouldn't quote shit. I don't know. But that's what these videos are. Me talking shit. Anyway, so pick up Batwoman. Alright, next up. Let's move on to some trade paperbacks, shall we?